Iraq, 2003. At the time I was a kid, my life journey started when I left Iraq. I lived in Jordan and had the chance to travel around Jordan and see the beauty in traveling. I kind of lost that. The teenage me grew up in Chicago. I had no purpose. Forward to 2020, I started looking into doing other things, and then I found some people like Sam Colder or Lost Blanc making traveling videos, and in photography, Emmett Sparling. He's also one of the top photographers in the world. Or Alex Khan. Their work is impeccable, that's why it led me down this journey. Just to name a few. And I wanted to mimic that, and so I did. I started my journey. I wanted to find out who I am or what I wanted to do, or my passion. So I bought my first camera, which was a DSLR, and I booked a trip to Puerto Rico and started my epic search journey. This is not a business video, nor a traveling video. This is just me sharing my story of being on the road with you guys. So without further ado, let's get it started. Traveling made me a child again. So what this means, that I have no obligation or duty to worry about beside a roof over my head and something in my belly. It gives you the sense of comfort, that we know we can be ourselves again, and connect with who we really are. These kind of things we are missing in the world nowadays, and you're just doing what you really want. If it's like taking a plunge in the fresh river in Puerto Rico, or having a cute puppy following you around in nature while hiking, or having fun with the locals, or just pretending to be a pirate. Yeah. LOL. No, but seriously, you get curious again and start getting excited about the little things in life. I would say traveling is like a lightning show of emotions. There is a lot of things that spark your interest and that makes you feel like time is flying by. As it did in your childhood. Escaping the box mentality. We all live in our own boxes. It's whether you're from New York City or Jordan or somewhere in Korea or any part of the world for that matter. Everyone has their own set of rules, standards, or beliefs and values. Not to mention, each place is unique with its own culture, and perception and what it means to live a good life. There are specific guidelines, how you should dress or behave, and there is a specific mentality you should know or follow. If you don't want to be an outsider, traveling forces you to escape the box of old ways, and it builds new bridges with other people of the world. When I'm here in North America, I did a lot of hiking and traveling. I always wanted to connect with other people, and I did in a very affordable way. I stayed at hostels, shared the ride with a stranger, and traveled all together with them. And yeah, I did that. But you also learn the most about the country. You really experience new cultures instead of just reading them about them in books or watching documentaries. You eat their food, see how they live, learn about their work, witness what they believe in, and get an overall insight into their perspective on life. This guy was my tour guide in Puerto Rico. He was trying to teach me how the natives, they used to paint themselves. Thank you so fun, but now back to the main video. When you walk the streets and you see people have absolutely nothing, but still they're so happy, and they always have a smile on their face, then you really start rethinking your values, or like, why do I always get so frustrated about those things, and why I can't have enough of anything. You just really see a change in their mindset, and at least I did. Overall, traveling widens your horizon, and you start to see a shift in your thinking, and you start noticing the world in its entirety instead of just being in your own small box. Traveling, it leaves you speechless, then turns you into a storyteller. Ibn Battuta, The Travels of Ibn Battuta. Even though this quote might sound corny as hell, but it sums up the point that I'm trying to make pretty well. Discover your true self. Traveling gives you the perfect conditions to discover your true self. You have to be minimalistic, because you can't only take a few things with you in your backpack, and that teaches you what things you really need to have in your life. Another point is that nobody knows you, so nobody judges your character or your look, for that matter, and everybody just takes you as you come, because they don't know what you've been like before. I can speak from an experience at that point, because like, nobody seems to care about my large camera or tripod that's sticking out of my backpack. Yeah, that was me. And I think if I just stayed at home, I wouldn't even tried bringing those equipment with me, because I would have been just so scared or insecure that people could judge me for it. So you can just really be yourself, and you don't have to put on any filters to make yourself look good for other people, because they just know you this way. I mean, you meet new people all the time, and you have a deep conversation about topics that matter to you. I feel like back at home, because like 80% of the conversations you are about is like about superficial topics, but while traveling, everybody is on the same journey, where they just want to discover new things about themselves. Everybody wants to learn and benefit from one another. And another thing is that, you know, with travel comes, with traveling comes is time. You have a lot of time to think and make, healthy decisions. Probably the most important point is that traveling forces you to get out of your comfort zone and enlighten and experience new things. And you have to face a lot of challenges along the way, which a lot of time it ain't fun. It sucks if you have a flat tire, or it starts raining while you're on a motorcycle. But those are situations that, where you learn the most about yourself, and also reflect on yourself and you can improve on those situations better next time. So all of these amazing conditions that I have just mentioned, in combination with point 1 and 2, it gives you a freedom of mind and while pushing you to the edge. And believe me when I say that this is the best environment to discover your true self. And just with all of these experiences, you will build a strong set of values which you can live by. You will discover what's important to you, what drives you, which people you want to spend your time with, and what it takes for you to live a happy life. Okay, I'm gonna look really legit.
There you go, now you're getting it.
Today, at the age of 26, but literally I'm turning 27, I already have traveled 5 countries and 14 states. Even though none of all of these trips were really comparable to my trip in Jordan after leaving. Obviously, it's amazing to see all of the stunning landscapes or sit down and grab a bite and enjoy nature. But for me, the coolest thing is to see yourself changing and see yourself evolving. And I think every one of us should at least do it once in their lifetime. I know that due to the current situations with the coronavirus right now, it's probably the worst time to travel. And probably some of you guys already had to cancel your trips, but don't sweat it, because in the upcoming years there will be time for you to do it all. Alright, so I guess this is the end of the video. I just wanted to share how my passion for traveling with some of you guys out there, and I highly motivate you to do the same. Let me know if you want me to make a video about some other aspects of traveling down in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification button so you guys stay safe and free, and I'll see you in the next one.